There are many varieties that have a high content of probiotics, but among those that have extremely low cost and the maximum efficiency are. One is kombucha tea, or mushroom of immortality, as the kings of Chinese dynasties call it. Other thing is pickled cabbage, other thing is Korean kimchi mix from hot peppers, onions, sauerkraut and ginger. Other things is pickled of any kind in brine, like pickled cucumbers, pickled cauliflower, pickled melons and so and so. And olives in brine or in salt. The flu, being a viral condition therefore caused by viruses, affects parts of our lungs. Like symptoms, we include fever, headaches and chills. For example, cold affects the nose and the throat, and we can find in symptoms like chest pain, coughing, dizziness, vomiting and respiratory problems. Bacteria are 100 to 1000 times bigger than viruses. The bacteria lives outside the body and can breathe and reproduce autonomously without a host, and the virus only multiplies in contact with a host or a cell, and when it enters it, it will modify its cellular program. The virus can remain latent from one day to thousands of years, like we know from the history. Bacteria are destroyed with antibiotics, and viruses can be destroyed with antivirals. Most malfunctions, such as cold and flu, do not come because we expose ourselves to viruses and bacteria, but because we do not have the nutrients in our cells to generate immunity, and that is why we will deal in this video and how to build our tissue and strong cells to resist to any virus and bacteria. And that's why I'm here. I'm Alex, and on this channel you will find hopefully very practical information, not so very well known into medical new world, about longevity, lifespan, life extension, and quick and powerful natural and almost for free remedies for several physical internal disorders. That's why you can subscribe right now if you want to know more. This video is a practical guide verified by me and does not represent a cure for any disease, dysfunction or physical condition, and that's why please talk to your doctor first before starting to consume the things I want to mention in this video. So if you want to dive in to find the all 6 nutrients, let's go. The first thing, my dear friend, is propolis. It's a mixture of substances within the consistency of a raisin, collected from at least 20 species of trees, and is a true protective barrier for the hive. Propolis is a cocktail of healing substances collected from the buds and the bark of poplars, birches, chestnuts, willows, ash trees, onions, and some species of fruit trees. The protocol I want to share is to consume 7 to 10 grams of clean propolis without wax 3 times per day before meals. It's a piece like the size of an olive, chewing like 15 to 20 minutes, then you can swallow it. During flu pandemics or pandemia, I will recommend to have a piece of propolis for 1 hour in the corner of your mouth. The main and huge properties of propolis are antimicrobial, it's antiparasitic, anti-inflammatory, anesthetic, anti-tumor, and radioprotective, immunomodulator, balances the metabolism, it prevents cell aging, increases antibody production, it regulates the hormonal system, it's antiherpetic and hypotensive. The second thing, my dear friends, is blender juice from garlic, salt, chili, vinegar, water and onion. A head of garlic, if you put, and you can add 10 grams of saline salt, 1/3 of teaspoon chili, 3 tablespoons of unfiltered apple cider vinegar, and 1 kilogram of water and 1 whole onion. Mix it until it becomes a paste, and you can have a glass a day, 4 days, and you will see benefits. Do not add honey. You can store in the refrigerator. Like effects, it will have a huge antibiotic, antiviral, antiseptic, antimicrobial, and anti-tumor properties. The third thing I want to share is rose hip tea, Sri Lankan cinnamon and wormwood. Like doses, pig fruit and a handful or cupful, vitamizing, strong antioxidant, and increases the immune system. These poppies are found everywhere. There are trees about 1.5 meters that are full of fruits from October to March. You can add 2 kilos of water, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of wormwood. You can leave it to soak in cold water for 24 to 48 hours, and you can drink 2 hot cups a day until 3 p.m. because it will give you energy. Like duration 7 days, and then you can refill for another 14 days and drink it again from the same culture of rose hip. The fourth thing I want to share is Hippocrates soup and Alexander soup. We have 2 celery root, 2 parsley root, 1 head of garlic, not a clove, 2 black radishes, 5 onions, and about 4-5 kilos of water. And you can boil on low heat and do not reach the boiling point, please, for the essential components like the oils to volatilize. And at the end, parsley, tomato, and spices like coriander, chili pepper, salt, rosemary, and oregano you can add. The whole content can be blended with a hand blender or left it like it is. You can have 1 bowl per day and you see very rapidly effects. The 5th thing is probiotics. Probiotics usually meaning live bacteria in number of several million or billions in each gram, which it will multiply in your digestive tract and will perform these beneficial functions and will not allow harmful bacteria and fungi to multiply excessively in your belly. So probiotics increases the body's immunity, and there are many varieties that have a high content of probiotics, but among those that have extremely low cost and the maximum efficiency are: one is kombucha tea, or mushroom of immortality, as the kings of Chinese dynasties call it. Other thing is pickled cabbage. Other thing is Korean kimchi mix from hot peppers, onions, sauerkraut, and ginger. Other things is pickled of any kind in brine, like pickled cucumbers, pickled cauliflower, pickled melons, and so and so. And olives in brine or in salt. The 6th thing, my dear friends, to destroy the flu and the cold is bitter and sour teas with lemon and baking soda. The tea we drink frequently is just the flavor of a tea, meaning 1% of what a tea is based on. The nature of a tea is to release all the properties of the plant into the water. The nutrient elements in tea plants are tannins, mucilaginous, volatile oils, amino acids, and so and so. Volatile oils, for example, the distinct smell of each plant are essential for the health of the human cells. The teas I use are bought in bulk, or I pick them from the trees, from the forest, or from the parks. I don't use tea bags. My protocol is to put 2 cups full of plants into 4 to 5 kilos of water and leave it in cold water for 38 hours, 1 or 2 days or 3 days, for the oil to go out from the plant into the water, and the oils will regenerate the cell when you drink it. Do not boil the water, but strain the liquid plant and put the tea into the fridge. So you can add the juice of 3 or 4 lemons and 2 full spoons of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda to this liquid, and you can have a very good powerful remedy. So you can mix everything, and you can keep this mix into the fridge for 1 month, and you can drink a maximum of 2 cups a day, heated if you prefer, for the efficiency to be strong. So if you want to know more about longevity, lifespan, and very quick and powerful remedies, you can subscribe down below and be part of 120 years protocol that I will share with you very soon. May the progressive force be with you.